Hey, it's Katie.
Hi, Katie. It's Mom. You ready to pod?
I'm ready. Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Welcome to the Sunday Self. Hello, welcome back to the Sunday Self podcast.
We're so glad you pushed play.
You're starting off giggling again?
Oh my God, I know, because I did the intro and she's like, Mom, I do that. So we had to cut and restart again.
I do the intro.
I know you do.
You love doing the intro.
I think when there's like a pause, I'm like, I have to. You have to fill it with talk. I can't not talk.
It's okay. It's a good thing. It's
I guess. Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We're having a sleepover tonight, and we're having the best day ever.
Yes, it's been a really nice day, and it just started to thunderstorm, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that we don't lose power.
If it goes quiet on set, what?
Yeah.
Bright on set.
No. Dark.
Well,
on
that's what I was
set.
finding for.
Right. Yeah.
All right, we're good. We got there.
But everything good so far?
Yeah.
It's only Tuesday, so
exactly. Haven't really had a full week yet.
Right.
But we're here, and we have a very exciting episode for you today.
We do. So clue you in.
Yeah.
We're so glad you made the decision to watch us or listen to us today.
Did you hear the hint in there?
Decisions.
Indeed. We're going to talk about why it's so hard to make decisions, how to find little life hacks to make decision making easier. Because let's be real, we make so many decisions on a daily basis. Like, it's
insignificant
insane.
ones that sometimes can seem like big ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, we make a ton of decisions every single day.
And oddly enough, sometimes having more choices just makes it more difficult.
Yes.
I mean, it's great to have more choices.
Right. We realize that choices are privilege
Yep.
and you have some freedom, but we also realize that sometimes too many choices can just bog you down.
100%. Indecisiveness, decision fatigue, all of that is very
real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny how sometimes, like, when you are making so many decisions during the day, and again, they're sometimes just so insignificant and they just kind of roll with your day, and then you could get to the end of the day and somebody could say, where would you like to go for dinner? And all of a sudden it's just blank.
Yeah. You're like, I have no, what's food?
What's food? What do we live near?
Yeah.
What restaurant do I even like?
Where have I eaten recently?
What have I eaten recently? Like, you can literally go blank just because you're
gosh.
so sick of making decisions.
And then if the other person's hungry, recipe for disaster.
Yes. We've all been there.
Yes. On both sides.
Yes,
So,
for sure.
And also, I think how to stop regretting the decisions that you do make. So, we have a lot we're going to touch on today.
And some of it goes back to other episodes that we've talked about. We've talked about being comfortable with yourself, being confident in yourself.
Yeah.
Without having regrets, just moving forward, right?
Definitely.
And trusting the process.
Yeah.
And knowing that you can always try to right the ship and make things okay.
Love
So
that.
we've talked about these topics before in other scenarios, but now we're just going to kind of hit on just decision making.
Definitely. And there's a quote that I think sums up today's conversation beautifully. So I'm going to read this off to you. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing you can do is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. So,
yeah, doing nothing will just paralyze you. You get stuck.
And that's also the decision.
It's a decision to do nothing.
That's the worst one you can make.
Right, because then you literally are living with, why didn't I just do?
You're letting life decide for you.
Happen.
Yeah, you're letting life happen.
Yeah.
So, first off, why are decisions so hard to make?
Why are they? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's hard because, you're constantly second guessing. You're playing out every scenario.
Yeah.
We all have a touch of wanting everything to be perfect. We all want our lives to be perfect. We want our families' lives to be perfect. So, like, there's this ideal of things, right? And it sometimes can be paralyzing, thinking...
100%. It's exhausting.
Yeah, and we forget that the wrong decision is an okay decision.
It's an okay decision. Yeah, I think that's a good takeaway. If you take away something from this podcast, it's that even wrong decisions are better than no decision because you can always change, and that's life. That is the whole purpose of life, is learning to make bad decisions and how to get back on track from there. And I always like to remember this, but like what's meant for me will not pass me.
Yeah,
so even if I make if it's a road like this and like what I want in life is here, and I wind up choosing this one, there's going to be 2 more extra steps maybe, but I will still wind up there because that was always meant for me. So hopefully that takes some of the pressure off decision making. Remember that, remind yourself that when you have decisions.
Yeah, I mean, you know, lately we've been talking a lot about college because my son's gone off to college. But yeah, I was just thinking about you. Like when you went off to college, like at first she thought, I want to leave home. I want to go far away. And then she changed her mind. And, you know, you took a couple different paths, but you got to where you wanted to be.
Exactly. And I didn't even know I wanted to be there yet, but I wound up where I'm supposed to be.
Right. And that's just it. Like,
you don't always know that when
no shame,
years.
No like regrets. Like you get to where you want to go. Like there's many roads leading there, like you just said.
100%.
So yeah, you have to trust in yourself. Trust that even if it is the wrong decision and it does cause you some bumps in the road, you always have the ability to right the ship, keep it going, move along, find a new path, learn something new, right?
Go a completely different direction.
Yeah, it's always a learning process, never mistakes.
Yes.
Learning process.
100%. And I think sometimes people assume someone who can't make decisions are lazy, procrastinating, or immature. And that's not always the case.
Right.
So if you're in between 2 things right now and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been doing so much research, I now feel lazy, I feel like I'm procrastinating, you start talking to yourself a little bit more negatively. Stop doing that.
We talk about that a lot.
That's the first thing to clock. You are not lazy. Maybe you are procrastinating something, but that's okay. We can backtrack from there. And just, you have to listen to the rest of the podcast because we'll figure out how to move past that. But just know, just because you're having a hard time making a decision doesn't mean you are those negative things.
Yeah.
Decision fatigue is so real.
It is really real. And, you know, and if you do feel like you are procrastinating on a big decision, ask yourself why you're procrastinating on that big decision. And then think to yourself, is there someone that you trust in your life that maybe you can run this decision by? Were you in a similar situation before? Can you learn from that, or know somebody who was in a similar situation? Can you reach out to them? You know, we sometimes forget that we do have life mentors, and maybe they don't say that they're your mentor, but they're there for you. You know, whether it be an aunt, an uncle, a friend, whatever. It's always good to sometimes, you know, run things by. But if you are procrastinating, find out why you're procrastinating. Are you afraid of something? What are you afraid of? Take a look at that a little bit. You know, we always do say that therapy helps. So if you find yourself really, really stuck in the mud, a therapist can sometimes help you work through it.
I know you're probably then going to get stuck in it. Is this the right therapist?
Right.
We were talking about this topic earlier. We were talking about even with like dating apps.
Yes.
Like or what was the other example we had too? We had dating apps and something else.
Oh,
maybe
reviews.
It was restaurants or like reviews. Of like, you want to keep looking at more options because you're thinking, okay, there's gonna be one better if I keep scrolling past. Right. Or was like, oh yeah, so therapist, it's like the same thing. I've noticed when I'm looking through, it's like, oh, here's Cindy, she's specialized, but what about the next one?
Right.
That becomes hard to make a decision. Because then you're spending your time, money usually, and it's just I get that's hard.
Yeah.
So maybe don't do that one. Right
Yeah. But, you know, really do think about what is it that you're fearing? What is it that's making you put this off? We talk a lot about journaling. So I think sometimes pulling out that journal and writing down maybe what you are afraid of. Make out that list of pros and cons, what's holding you back. Totally. And then, you know, look at it. Is this something that really should be holding me back?
Yeah.
Probably not, you know, like, and just try to even chip away at that decision, make little decisions to get there, right? And then think like, what's the worst that could happen? You know, most likely it's not going to be a life altering.
Most of the time it's not.
Right.
And if it is, then that's life. Making life altering decisions.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah. And I think another thing that comes into play here when we talk about making decisions is our emotional baggage, honestly. Self-doubt, perfectionism, which we will do a whole topic on because that's going to come up a lot. Past mistakes, you know, oh my God, I did something similar and it failed. What if that happens again? Fear of failing, fear of disappointing, imagining worst case scenario. Of course, people are going to freeze.
Yeah. I mean, you have to kind of like, it definitely is an inward soul searching moment. And we talked about this before too. Stop thinking so negatively about yourself and your self-worth and your ability to make hard choices, because
you got this.
You've probably done it before.
Yeah.
You can do it again.
100%.
Yes.
And everyone has a gut instinct.
Right.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So at the very least, if you really don't know what to do, whatever your gut instinct told you to do in the very beginning, before you started overanalyzing and thinking worst case, like first thought you had, go with that. So that's most likely the better one.
Yeah, we talked about that, like how we make decisions.
Well, I wanted to ask you that.
Yeah.
That was a question I have. How are you at making decisions? Like, do you consider yourself a good decision maker?
I think I think I have a process.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a good decision maker.
What's your process?
I would say I have a process. If it's a small decision, I'll sometimes just be like,
to the wind.
Whatever. Yeah. I don't like to overplan life. Obviously. But I think that I usually like to mull it over myself. And I then go to a trusted person.
Okay.
Talk about it out loud.
Am I your trusted person?
I've talked to you about things, yeah, for sure. And I talk to a trusted person. I kind of talk about it out loud. I might not be looking for exact advice. Just to kind of hear myself think about it out loud, and making sure that it doesn't sound insane. And then it usually winds up being like my gut, like what my gut said initially is usually what I wind up going with. Yeah.
Totally. Actually, I don't know where I heard this. I wish I remembered her name. But she was saying how, like, when you need to make a decision, the best thing you can do also is just go for a walk. And she was adding on top of that, like, when you're going on a walk with someone, let's say you have a big decision, talking out loud with it, because something with the way we're on our walk, apparently your eyes are constantly going right to left, right to left, right to left. And that apparently with your nervous system, neuro something, it like wires your brain just to think very like clearly, and you're able to think like without any
the noise.
Yeah, the noise. And when you're talking out loud, that's your most authentic. Like, you can spit.
Well, I think that's like even with the journaling, because you're kind of writing and with the you're being very honest.
Yeah. So
I think there is something to that, like getting away from the noise of it all. Like, don't make decisions when you're doing 5 other things.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you have something else on your plate, or there's just a lot of like physical noise, not even just mental noise. When there's a lot of physical noise, make sure you're actually in a place where you're able to like sit, think about it. Now, obviously there's times where you have to make decisions on the fly.
Yeah.
And I actually do better
on the fly.
I'd rather things happen that way.
Yeah.
Because then I give myself more grace. Like, I didn't
time.
work, but I didn't really have time. So,
it is what it is.
It is what it is, and it'll get better.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes that works out better for me. I like on the fly things better than.
No, totally. Yeah. And I think there's such like an aura around that too, of like, let's say you're in a big group of people and you're all like, oh, no one can make a decision. There's always that one person that's like, we're doing this. And that person, you're just like, yes. Like, they are confident. Yeah. They know, like, they can make the decision. Be that person.
Be that
for
person.
yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, well, we're going to talk about that, like making things easier to make decisions, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that's a big one.
Definitely. And I know you mentioned, like, don't do multiple things at once. I recently made the decision to stop multitasking. So I wasn't able to get anything done. So now, and I also read it's better just be present and do one thing at a time. And it has been pretty life-changing. So give it a shot.
How long have you been doing that?
Like 3 days.
All right. Well, that's good. But you made that decision.
I did.
To change.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing too. Like when we make decisions sometimes, like make decisions to make your life easier.
Yeah.
Make your life like a little bit better for yourself. Yeah. And like those conscious decisions, like the conscious decisions to eat better, the conscious decisions to
clean up,
cut
like,
people out of your life that are toxic for you. Yeah. Like those are things to make your life easier, more comfortable, right?
Big ones and little ones. Like I was thinking of like if you see clutter and you're going to pass that room, go put it in the room it belongs to. I'm not saying you have to put it away, but put the shirt in the closet so at least it's there. But like those little things make your life easier. And that takes away the decision of in a day or two, oh my gosh, I need to deep clean my apartment. You don't now because you were making those tiny decisions to make your life easier every day.
And they also can unclutter your mind to make making better decisions easier, right? Like we talked about that, like when we know we're gonna have like, so your Monday through Friday or your Monday, your Sunday to Sunday or whatever, and you have like maybe 1 or 2 errands that you have to run. If you know that by the end of the week you're going to have 3 or 4 errands to run, I try to group everything together.
I think that's genius.
Like I keep a running note in my mudroom of things I need to do.
100%.
And then once there's like enough,
then you're like, all right, time to
go.
Peel them off.
Like things are in my trunk, they're ready to go. I'm dropping things off.
Well, we've all been there when you have like bags of like donation clothes at home. When you pass a green drop more than you think you will, so it should just be in your trunk. Just do it on the way.
Do it.
Knock out more birds with one stone. 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah, I hate that saying.
Or don't knock out any birds with stones.
Yeah, I hate that saying.
Knock out, I don't know, your to-do list. Take the birds out of it. Sorry, where are we now?
Yeah, and it's basically because, your brain does burn out when you're burning so much energy with tiny decisions, and by the time the real important ones come along, you're just like mentally just wasted. So try to that's a lot of thunder.
So much thunder.
Try to clear out some of the baggage so that when it comes time to making big decisions, you're ready to go.
100%. So
we talked about getting rid of self-doubt, not needing to be perfect.
We're on different pages.
Yeah. Not worrying about past mistakes.
Yeah.
So where are you, sweetie?
So now I'm pretty much in segment 2.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah.
Right.
So when research becomes avoidance?
Yes, exactly. I think technology has changed decision-making so much. And in one hand, it's amazing. Best thing ever. But we need to compare washing machines. Need to compare cars. You need to compare cleaning services. You need to compare, I don't know, different generations of the Oura ring. It could be anything. Phones, directions, whatever.
It can become really overwhelming.
Oh my gosh. A recipe.
A recipe, right?
I hate a recipe
I know.
online because you can have like a million chocolate chip cookies and it's all the same cookie, but yet there's like a million ways to do it.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So yeah, there's so much too much.
There is. Like being able to scroll sometimes can be very paralyzing. I said this to Kate. I'm like, I have changed the way I watch TV because if you sit down with your remote control thinking I'm just in the mood to watch something without any idea of what you want to watch, forget about it.
No, it's not happening.
You're wasting 3 hours on the sofa going through all your streaming services trying to find something, thinking there might be something better on another streaming service, and then by the time you look at your clock, it's like, oh my God, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, over it.
So
over it. So
I sit down now. I made the decision. I don't sit down to watch TV unless I know exactly what I want to sit down to watch.
100%.
And then I do it. Same thing with books lately.
Too.
Like, I know me. I love going into the bookstore or the library. And honestly, that I probably haven't changed because I really do enjoy those two activities.
The beauty of
it is.
Yeah.
But I can get very overwhelmed on what book to buy. I know.
No, I feel that way too.
Yeah.
We have to do an episode 2 on like our book reviews. I'm
I
reading
know.
a book right now that is it's so annoying.
Oh, what's it called?
If you've read The Divorce by Frida McFadden, I know I love Frida McFadden.
Yeah.
Like, I love all her books. This main character in this book is driving me up a freaking wall.
Really?
She's just dumb. Like, and I hate a dumb, like, main character where I'm watching the story unfold from her perspective. Because I'm just like, get it together.
Oh.
It drives me crazy. I'll tell you more about it after.
All right.
But, yeah, books.
All right. Okay.
I've noticed that too, because I bought 3 books. 2 of them flunked. Now this is my 3rd. So it better be good. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm reading a really good one right now. I just started.
You always are.
I know. I found a really good one.
We'll
Actually, somebody.
episode.
Yeah, we'll do it on another episode. Okay. Yeah. So
let me see.
Where are we?
Yeah, no. So we got
2.
so sidetracked.
Yeah, we
did
did
all the time.
But yeah, it has changed our lives. Like we don't. Like there's certain things we don't have to think about anymore. Like we don't have to think about how to get someplace.
Yeah.
Like we plug in our address and we go.
Yeah. I think it's added a layer of avoidance to making decisions.
For sure.
When we go to the internet for opinions, that's us avoiding our own internal power of making a decision.
Yeah.
You do not, most of the time you don't need the internet.
Reviews drive me crazy.
Yeah, because there's going to be 50 reviews that say best product ever and 50 equal reviews that say worst product of my life, don't waste your money.
Yes.
You're never going to
And that can paralyze you because you're like, I don't know. Should I buy this? Should I not buy this?
But also keep in mind, you don't know how people take care of their things. You don't know, maybe if it, like a car, maybe they never got the oil change done. No wonder it didn't last long. So,
it is a strange thing because, like, you know, if you go to like a store to buy something, you're actually physically touching it, you're feeling it, and you're like, okay, this looks like something I want to buy.
Quality.
When you're buying something on the internet, you don't really know, so you're really dependent on people's reviews, 100%. Right? So it is a very different. Yeah. I mean, decision making is hard.
Yeah,
it is. No getting around it, but you know, you have to make decisions, and you have to move past those paralyzing moments that kind of get you stuck. There's like, that's the worst part about it. Like, you don't want to be stuck.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck.
Yeah, I much more admire a person that makes a decision, and it might not be the right decision, and a person that just sits there and is like, yeah, it's been 6 months and I still haven't bought a new TV because I just can't decide which one.
Yeah. I mean, I think too with like makeup, when I know maybe there's a concealer I've been using that I don't like, I need to get a new one, that is really hard to find because everyone has different skin types and textures. So reviews, like, you can't really review makeup products. So if I go to the store, it's overwhelming. They're like, what brand? What color? What shade? I don't know. And it comes to a point where I'm like, all right, I'm just going to pick up the damn concealer. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And that's just life.
Yeah, like, so, you're more open to trying new things, whereas I'm like, if I find something I like, that is my decision to make my life easier.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, if you don't like it, though, and you have to find something else.
If I have to find something else, that's a different story. Or they stop
making it.
That sucks. Yeah. But if I do find something...
Oh, same. If
it's on repeat.
It works, I'm repeating it.
I'm repeating
But sometimes with seasons, you know, you need different things. Yeah. So, like, you have to just make the decision to try something new. And yes, there's a possibility that you're not going to like it. Right. That's okay. Right. Because guess what? Your life didn't end at that product. Yeah. You will get to buy another product. Yeah. It'll be okay.
Yeah. I was thinking too, like clothes, like, you know, there's famous Steve Jobs, how he always wore the black turtleneck and
kept it simple.
Jeans, kept it simple because his mind was on other bigger things. So he thought, well, you know, I don't need to be thinking about this. Yeah. Which I kind of think is cool.
I do agree.
And in the winter, for sure, I am jeans and a black shirt, and I don't want to think about anything else.
Just the word jeans, and like I'm thinking of winter cozy.
I know.
Through me. But yes, I agree. I'm like my favorite sweat set.
Yeah.
Like
if I look the same every time you see me, it's well.
Call me Steve Jobs. My mind is busy on other things.
My mind's not as busy as his was, but you know,
we're busy.
I hate to have to think about that.
Yeah. There's another quote here. I think it's something Jeff Bezos kind of coined, which I hate that I'm repeating it, but it's fine. Yeah. It's the 70% rule, and it says, he says, I guess, when you're making decisions, when you have about 70% of the information you think you need, if you wait until you have 95 to 100% of the information, you probably waited too long.
So, it's true. Yeah. Decisions don't require perfection.
No. And I think that's an area a lot of us do get stuck is we want our decisions to be perfect. Right. We want to get the perfect product. We want to go to the perfect place. We want to have the perfect job, the perfect relationship. Yeah. It could be hard to make any decision to move any of those needles forward.
Yeah. If we all waited for perfection, we'd all be stuck in the mud.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Segment 3, how to make decisions easier.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to leave everyone with some practical ways to make decision making less exhausting. Want to hit them with the first?
The first one I love. And you talk a little bit about this on how you're doing this. But first, small decisions, like everyday small decisions. If you are one of those people that are just bogged down by them and tired of them and feel like they take way too much time, set an actual physical timer.
Yes.
I think it's the smartest thing you can do.
Oh my God, yeah.
If you work in a workplace where when lunchtime rolls around, people are going around taking orders, where should we order from, blah, blah, blah. Set a timer. If everybody hasn't decided in 5 minutes, go on your own way, get your own lunch. Lunch should not take longer than 5 minutes to figure out.
It's lunch. You're going to have lunch again tomorrow. Right. We had lunch yesterday. I bet you don't even remember what you ate.
Right.
So true.
And with most insignificant decisions, set timers
even
to
the
yourself.
Ones too. Like, I have such bad ADHD. Stop taking the medication, the whole thing. But it's made it very hard for me to focus at work, especially because I work from home. But I read somewhere, I think it was a podcast actually, Mel Robbins maybe, where she suggested the timer. So I made the thing where I set the timer for 30 minutes, and then after that, I give myself 5 minutes of break. And that's been a good, I get so much more done. And it's because I'm making the decision of, this is what I'm doing. I think without having made the decision of, I'm working today, I'm like, oh, now I make the decision. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to clean that up. Oh, I wonder what's happening. And I get so distracted. So again, decision making is for all areas of your life.
Yeah, I mean, I think it does. I think it makes sense for all areas because I'm kind of the same way. Like I get very distracted so
especially
easy.
when something you don't want to do. Like I don't want to sit down and work.
Yeah.
But I made the decision for 30 minutes. I'm sitting down and working. For 5 minutes, I can be scatterbrained and do whatever I want.
I have to say I don't really set timers for most of my tasks,
Yeah,
but what I will do is it's good. What I will do is say like I'm not going to get up until I finish this.
Yeah.
And then once I finish this, then I can go off and do that other thing. Like
that is so scary to me. At my job before, they used to not let people leave like at night if things weren't done. Like people would be in the office till 8 p.m. because they're just like you weren't allowed to leave, and that gives me a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
So I don't do that one.
Yeah. No, I know.
So I'm like I gotta leave.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. Carrie, second?
Yeah, second one. Adopt the good enough rule. And I really like this one because, again, not everything has to be perfect. Once something checks some of your important boxes, move on. Decision made. You're good.
Yeah. Third, make decisions ahead of time. This is a big one. Meal prepping.
Yes.
Laying out your clothes. Keeping healthy snacks at the ready because we all get a little peckish at certain hours. Healthy brain, healthy body makes healthier decisions.
And healthy decisions make more healthier decisions.
Yes. Fewer decisions you make when you're tired, the better.
So true.
Yeah.
And then another one is batch similar decisions together, which I know we kind of touched on with the running errands, but answer emails all at once, run the errands all together, reduce the constant switching your brain has to do, and I think you'll find you get a little bit less clogged up in there and how to make those decisions.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Here's one I think people overlook. Like the scrolling, the endless scrolling.
Totally.
Like it just feeds into that constant, I'm looking at things, I'm making decisions on things. This woman bought this shirt. Should I buy this shirt? Oh, wait, there's a blush I need to buy.
Oh, wait, there's a new drop happening in a week. Should I wait?
Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of like keeps in that constant hamster wheel that keeps going and going.
It's like, oh my God, there's going to be a 4th of July sale. Or like, should I wait then? And then you're flipping through. Make a decision.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So ultimately, good decision making isn't about making perfect choices. It's about making thoughtful ones. Your decisions should align with your values, your family, your priorities, and your moral compass.
Yeah. And I know I didn't say earlier, but I wanted to mention there's a quote in The Sopranos where I'm going to butcher. I don't think he says it like this, but this is what I got away from it. There's...
Yeah. Go ahead.
There's no such thing as a wrong decision. You make a decision and you make it right. So, whatever decision you make, it's the right one. You're going to make it right.
Yeah, I like that.
Be Tony.
Yeah. I always say, like, I kind of know I made the right decision when I feel lighter.
Oh, yeah. The weight lifted.
The weight lifted. Yeah. And again,
even if it comes back, like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. If I feel lifted for a little while, like, things are, like... Enough. That's good enough.
It's a good enough rule.
It's good enough rule, right? Yeah. Because again, you can always pivot.
Always. That's life. Life is about pivoting. It's about exploring new avenues that you never even imagined.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing to have decisions to make. So don't get hung up on them anymore. Just trust yourself to make the decision and enjoy.
Because sometimes peace comes from making a choice.
Ma'am.
But not from knowing that it was the perfect one.
Love that.
Yeah.
So good. Well, I think that is our episode.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for spending part of your day with us.
For deciding to make us part of your day.
We hope that you decide to make us a part of your
Sunday.
Yeah. So,
like us.
Like, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, the Sunday Self.podcast. We are on TikTok and YouTube as just the Sunday Self. New episodes every single Sunday. Occasionally, we'll drop a bonus episode midweek with some products that we like, shopping hauls, all of that stuff. That's just on YouTube, though.
And our shopping hauls are thrifts, usually. So
100%. We love a good thrift shop.
We love a good thrift because we're all about the recycling right now, not adding to landfills as much as we can.
Exactly.
Yeah. So be kind to yourself. And remember... Progress usually begins with one simple decision.
Love it. Amazing.
So go out and shine bright, Sunday Selfers. Bye.